What's up, everybody? Welcome to Bios3 Raw TV. Fix this fucking camera angle. Raw TV, make that shit square. Today we're going to talk about something that is a big misunderstood or mistimed, or it's a fucked up situation, okay? It's carbing up for a competition. And I get questions all the time, and I'm not going to go into my carb up protocol because it is for my fucking clients, okay? It's for my paying fucking clients that pay for my services to peak them for a competition. All right, and people always want, Jerry, I'm doing this. What should I do for my carb up? Like, motherfucker, if you haven't figured out how your body works in 12, 16 weeks, then you're a fuck. There's nothing I can do for you. As I train someone for 12 to 16 weeks, I make their body very predictable. Okay, well, that's what we try to do, make everything predictable so we know what's going to happen next when we do something. Now, that includes, cutting of water. That includes types of carbohydrates being used, timing of carbohydrates, how the body reacts to them, when to pull them, how much to take, all that shit. So basically, that's what you want to do. You want to start out 12, 16 weeks out, keep very specific notes on what certain carbohydrates do to your body. Now, for me personally, it's not for my clients, it's for my personal success, I guess you would say, as far as carbing up and drying out. There are two carbs that I use currently that I've been using while I've been competing in physique. Those two carbohydrates are rice and oatmeal. Actually, jasmine rice and oatmeal. Is it basmati rice or jasmine rice? It doesn't matter. It's a white rice. And both of those carbohydrates digest fairly quickly in my body. They don't bloat me. You can watch me get fuller and tighter by the hours as I go on from meal to meal. Along with that, I try to keep the fats not non-existent, but what I'll do is with the oatmeal, I have egg whites. Okay, egg whites have no fat whatsoever in them, and they're high in sodium. You need sodium to be able to load the carbohydrates. Here's another misconception that people have over the years that, I gotta cut my sodium, stupid fuck. I put soy sauce and fucking table salt on everything, including the fucking, the egg whites and stuff that already has a sodium in it. I don't even count sodium. I just make sure I have enough in my diet. I'm drinking enough water so my body's gonna flush the excess sodium out. Yes, your body flushes excess sodium out, okay? If you're not flushing the excess sodium out, you're not drinking enough water. It has nothing to do with cutting salt. So don't cut salt because you need salt for muscular contraction, while keeping the muscle full and vascularity and blood volume. If you don't have that, you're not gonna be full, okay? The actual carbing up process depends person to person. Mine usually starts, and here's another thing. There are workouts that have to go with carb ups. Okay, when I start carbing up, I no longer do cardio. Okay, so my workouts are pretty much done. I'm not training at all once I start my carb up process. Now, to get to the point where my body's gonna accept these carbs, and first of all, it's not this fucking 800, 900, 500 grams of fucking carb. You motherfuckers that are eating that shit look like fucking shit on stage. Your condition sucks, okay? Or if it doesn't suck already and you actually got lean enough to be able to eat those carbs and fill out, you get the whole I spilled over bullshit, which you're eating too much. If you're spilling over, quote unquote, you're eating too much, period. Now, to get your body to accept those carbohydrates and carb load the right way, for me, I have to do what I call depletion workouts. Now, this whole fucking system was based on theories, okay, that I pieced together myself from Dan Duchaine, who was an absolute fucking goddamn genius when it came to this shit. He had workouts I went together, knew when to take certain drugs, when to use certain foods. I mean, he used, dirty foods, the dirty diet newsletters and stuff. He basically used everything at his disposal to get the look on the body that it needed for that day, period. That's how he did it. So basically, I'll have these certain depletion workouts that I'll start Sunday before the show. So the show's on a Saturday. The previous Sunday, I do the first depletion workout. And I so I'll do my depletion workout on Sunday. On Monday, I do cardio in the morning, depletion workout in the afternoon, cardio at night. On Tuesday, cardio in the morning, depletion workout, cardio at night. On Wednesday, morning, cardio in the morning, depletion, no cardio in the morning, depletion workout, then I begin my carb up Wednesday for the Saturday. Now, my carbohydrates usually are fairly low through a lot of the diet. Coming into that home stretch, they're pretty fucking low. I mean, they're as close to zero as I can fucking get them. My fats are fairly low, and before you dumb fucks think, you can't do the fucking hormone levels up. Shut the fuck up. It's dieting for a show, you dumb fucks. It's for a few weeks. You're not going to impact the fuck out of your body if you lower your fats and fucking carbohydrates for a couple weeks. It doesn't fucking matter. Like, your body will survive, all right? So if you want to fucking get into the shape you have to be in, you have to fucking sacrifice. If you don't want to do that, you want to be fucking healthy, don't compete. Take up fucking checkers, take up fucking Connect 4, do something else. Play fucking Monopoly, do something else, but don't step on stage against somebody who's doing this shit because they're going to fucking whoop your ass, period. So now, after I begin my carb up, I purposely do not want to get so full, carbohydrate-wise, muscle-wise, that I get puffy. So I would rather come into the show without having my glycogen stores fully topped out. I come in it's a little bit flatter and harder condition, is when I get a pump that takes care of that flatness. So you have just enough carbohydrates to give you some fullness. Make sure you have the water, make sure you have the sodium, but you're not fucking gorging yourself on carbohydrates. So maybe I don't even count, because I don't count carbs. What I do is basically take a cup and a half of rice on with my chicken meals. Okay, so I'll have a chicken breast. I don't even weigh the fucking chicken. I have no idea how much it is. A chicken breast with a cup and a half of rice. That's a meal. Or 2 packets of oatmeal, which is that that sugar-free apple cinnamon oatmeal that I eat. 2 packets of that, which is 18 grams a piece. So you got 36 grams of carbohydrates there. That's a meal. And what I do is alternate whatever I feel like eating. If I feel like having the egg whites and oatmeal, I'll have those. If I feel like having the chicken, I have that. If I'm traveling to a show, which in a couple of weeks, I'll be traveling to Delaware. It's not a long trip, but as I'm traveling, I don't feel like making the fucking egg whites and oatmeal and trying to eat that on the road. It's chicken and rice. That's what goes with me. I pack that in my ISO bag cooler. I'm fucking ready to go. I get to the hotel. I have my meals done. I'm ready to go. The day of the show, carbohydrate-wise, you got people that are fucking dumb. I just watched this video of this YouTube fucking star. All right, this guy looked like fucking shit. Okay, I don't even know how the fuck where he placed in his competition. And this dumb fuck was like, I'm gonna have maybe some rice cake and jelly, or maybe some rice cake and peanut butter. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, why? Do you even fucking know why you're eating that? Or is it because you've seen other people eating it at the fucking show? And all these motherfuckers with Nutella and peanut butter and this and that, and all this bullshit, and I'm sitting there with a chicken breast. Okay? No carbohydrates on the day of the show. A chicken breast. Eating a fucking chicken breast, and when I peel down, they go, dude, your condition is really good. Yeah, motherfucker, because I'm not fucking it up eating all sorts of random foods, not knowing why I'm even eating that. Why do I need carbohydrates in my body when I've been resting all night? My glycogen stores are as full as they're going to get without fucking topping over, and basically I've been sitting around all day. So what do I need fucking I'll eat carbohydrates after prejudging, because I've just been on stage and I'm flexing and I'm pumping up and stuff. I'll refill my glycogen stores after that. But you don't fucking need all these carbohydrates before you go on stage. When you eat those carbs before you go on stage, you're not even done being digested in your fucking stomach yet, let alone in your blood being pushed into the muscles to be there for fucking while you're on stage. It doesn't make any fucking sense. No wonder why you guys missed this fucking peak, and I certainly have missed it fucking time and time again doing the same shit. Rice cakes and jelly, rice cakes and Nutella, all this bullshit, fucking candy. I mean, all the bullshit that you could fucking possibly do to fucking make yourself better while you go on stage. And they're like, oh, look at this. And they're like, oh, motherfucker, I look so much better the day after. No shit, because the food's finally loaded. You missed your fucking timing because you have no idea how the food works. No idea what it does to your body. No idea what you should be doing to look your best. You may have looked good, but you could have looked fucking so much better if you pulled your head out of your ass and actually learned what to do. So this is just a little bit of info because a lot of people asking me all the time, condition-wise. And as a bodybuilder, I wasn't really known for my condition. It wasn't until the end of my bodybuilding career that I realized these things and now applied them to physique, where physique conditioning is actually getting better than bodybuilding. They're harder than the bodybuilders now. So condition is a really big thing in physique. So that's what I said, you know what? I have to prepare like a bodybuilder to do physique, carbohydrate-wise, water pulling, all that stuff, in order to get that look. And that's what happens. So hopefully this will help some people. And it may just fucking confuse some people, but at least it'll make you fucking think. Think for yourself. Don't follow a fucking coach's protocol because he says to eat it. Ask him, why should I eat this? Why am I doing this? Why am I only eating chicken breasts? My glycogen store is already full. When I eat that fucking rice cakes and stuff, it's going to sit in my stomach because I've already pulled water. I have a hard time digesting fucking anything, let alone fucking carbohydrates that are trying to pull more water that it doesn't have to digest. Doesn't make any sense. Bios3training@gmail.com. Leave comments down below, but don't fight. www.bios3training.com is a blog. It's the right way to carb up for a bicep, and we're out.